Welcome back to the Artefactors Union. I am your host and foreman, Douglas Scoundrels, and today we are assembling the Alt Hungering Darkness. Box says M2E, however, this model is also available for 3rd edition. Box just looks slightly different. That was our artwork. Here's our render on the back. Now go ahead and look at the sprue. Here's our sprue. And the rest of our bits. Not entirely sure why, but it came with one sprue and everything else clipped off. This may be a case of just how they packaged it in the 2nd edition box. Maybe it's what it's like in the 3rd edition, not sure. But you should be having 14 bits in total. If you do not, go ahead and hit up Weird and they can probably replace the missing bits. But as far as order goes, as far as assembly order goes, we'll just do the 2 massive parts of the body, and then we'll do all of the legs. There's 3 whole legs, and then one of the front arms is an additional, like, tentacly finger right here. And after that's done, we'll do all of the gross tentacles around the mouth. Okay, so let's grab this piece and add it to that piece. Half of the body that's on the sprue. Now add the loose bit of the torso that was in the box, and you got yourself a spooky potato. Our 2 legs on the back came loose in the box. We'll combine them together first, and we should be able to just glue it right onto his butt. Here they are combined, and we will add them to this connection point on the back. See, there's the face, back here. That's a butt. Okay, there's our seam. Looks pretty good. So now let's work on the front limbs. The right arm is this one. It also came loose inside the box. Let's add that next. Front right arm went in just fine. Now we can work on the front left one. This is actually in 2 pieces. The majority of the piece was also another one that was loose inside of the box. It's got a tentacly finger, and this connection point on the hand right here is going to be where this bit will go. So let's do that first. There is the combined arm. Now let's add it to the body. Okay, we've done everything that isn't face tentacles, so now we work on the face tentacles. Our first one is going to go right here, and it is one of the fully fleshed out, I guess, tentacles. And that's going to be this one, sorry. This one. This tentacle went in just fine. And our next tentacle is, we're just going to go in a clockwise fashion right here. That's going to be one of the loose ones that was inside of the box. There's the connection point. Tentacle number 2 is down. Now we're going to do the multiple tentacles up here, basically fill in this entire space, which consists of 3 bits. The first one, the one that's going to be the most to our left, is going to be this piece, and then it is going to attach to this last loose piece that I have, and that will also attach to this piece, which is going to fit right in this groove. Okay, let's get started. This is our first piece, and our second piece is going to fit right along here. Alright, that is how the 2 of them combine. Now let's fill in this last gap. Okay, our twin tentacles are done. That is our connection spot, and we're going to be jamming that right along here. Okay, it's on, but the bad news is it looks like that had to go on before this bit. So hopefully your cement hasn't cured too much. You can tear this off without too much trouble and re-glue it now that this whole thing is on. Alright, let's do that and then do our last 2 pieces. All we're going to do is sandwich these 2 pieces together. See the connection points there. And then we're adding it right here. First piece, second piece. And there we go. It's going to be slightly tighter squeeze than what you probably hoped, but you can get it on there without removing any other tentacles, so I'll call that good. He's all done. Put him on a base. He's friggin' huge. Hungering Darkness is all done. The hardest part was the top left tentacles as we look at them. I guess his top right. And how they sort of go together and how you need to not have the bottom left tentacle in place if you want to fit them in there. Other than that, well, just big pieces, so not at all hard to do. Just so big. Barely fitting on that 50. It's great. I love him. Alright. Short one today. That's it. That's all that came in the box. So I have been your foreman, Douglas Scoundrels, helping you build a better Malifaux. Have a good night.